Hey y'all, welcome back to Jerry's Kitchen. Today I'm going to make meatloaf. So if you've ever wondered what meatloaf is, what's in it, and how to make it, then this is your show. Okay, so what you're going to need is a meatloaf pan or a loaf pan. It could be glass or it could be metal. You're going to need a bowl to mix stuff in and some measuring cups and spoons. You need 2 pounds of ground beef. The 80-20 is preferred. You'll need ketchup, a lot of ketchup. You'll need crispy fried onions, the big one, not the little one. Italian breadcrumbs, they were out of Italian, so I have to use garlic and herb. That's not preferred, but that's what we're going to use today because that's what was available. Ranch seasoning, I have packets. Sometimes they sell them in a big jar. Either one is fine. So you can need that. You're going to need 3 eggs. You're going to need soy sauce and some mustard, but some like Dijon type mustard. I've got Grey Poupon, something like this. Okay, we're not going to use a lot of it, but that's what you're going to need in order to make your meatloaf. First, set your oven to 350 and let it heat up. Okay, so this is like super easy and super fun, and I'm going to show you right now how easy it is. First, you put your meat in, and then you crack your eggs, put them in. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Then you take your crispy fried onions and you just pour the whole thing in there. Okay. No measuring needed. Very good. Okay. Then you have your ketchup. So you need about 1/4 cup of that. I already have like a measuring tool cup that's 1/4 cup, so I'm going to squirt that in there. Okay, maybe a little more. Okay. May need a little spoon to get that out. Cool. All done with that. Maybe a little squirt more since some was in there. Okay. All right, so then you need your breadcrumbs. There they are. You need a cup of that. And I wish they were Italian, but again, there's a shortage right now of Italian breadcrumbs. So you put a cup of this in there. And I almost forgot. I'm missing the ranch seasoning. This is a 1 ounce packet. I'm going to put the whole thing in there. And we're going to see how that turns out. Okay. Now you're wondering, what do I do after this? This is the fun part. If you like playing with Play-Doh, this is right up your alley. You start mixing it up with your hands. And make sure your hands are clean before you do this, because you don't want germs and grody stuff in the meatloaf. And you know what? I don't think this bowl is big enough for what I'm doing. I probably should have gotten a bigger bowl. But you really have to make sure that all of this is really, really mixed up really well and evenly. So it might take you a few minutes to do. See how fun this is? Man, it takes me back to 1st grade, kindergarten, making mud pies. But we're actually making something that we can eat. Okay, and I still see powder there. Got to make sure all of that. Somebody tried to escape. There we go. Okay. Hear that noise? it's starting to actually smell good. You know, this is a great recipe for something if you are in a hurry and you want to make a quick meal. You know, you have guests coming over or something, you just wanted something to make that's real quick. This only takes an hour in the oven. So if you have all the ingredients already set, it doesn't really take that long to prepare. Okay, we're getting to it. You know, you don't have to use your hands, but I'm telling you, this is the best way to mix it. If you try to use like other stuff, like a spoon or something, it's not going to work. Maybe put gloves on if you don't want this on your hands. Okay. I think this is pretty mixed up. There we go. I need to wash my hands. Okay, so we're all ready to put our meat inside the loaf pan. But before we do that, we need to make sure we put like a coating of oil around it so it doesn't stick. So I have this vegetable oil spray. You can also, if you don't have spray, you can just get some oil on a napkin and just put it around and make sure it's vegetable oil. All right, so we put some of that on there. That's good enough. Okay, then we get our meat. Make sure you get it all. Okay, man, that's really sticky. Okay, looks like a big giant meteor or something like that. So just plop it in there, and then you're gonna form it down into the pan. Punch, punch, punch. Punch it with your fist. Don't really punch it, just kind of push it down. Okay. All right, and then on the edges, make just a little kind of a ridge, a little canal, if you will, on the edge. It doesn't need to be deep, just something that's just a little indentation. If you forget to do that, don't worry about it. Okay, so we're almost finished. Almost. Next step. Okay, so now we're making the kind of like the topping to go on top of the meatloaf. All right, so this is when you're gonna need a measuring cup. All right, and if you can see on your cup, it should measure 1/4 of a cup. That's how much ketchup you want to put in there. So go in and squirt until it gets to about 1/4. There we go. Very good. Then you get your soy sauce, and you're going to do 1 tablespoon. And you put it in there. And lastly, you want to get a teaspoon, which is this one, of this mustard. About that much. Okay. And then you're just going to mix it up. Mix it up really good. Okay, we're ready to pour it on the meatloaf. Now that we have our sauce, we're going to pour it on the top of the meatloaf and spread it all around. Okay, and then you want to kind of coat the top of it. Spread it like a pizza, you know, if you've ever made a pizza. Well, I've never made a pizza, but maybe someday I will. But this is how I imagine a pizza would look. Okay, very good. We're done. We're ready to put it in the oven. Okay, we're ready to go. So just open the oven. You don't need a pan or anything. You just put it right in the center. Close it and time it for 1 hour. 1 hour, it'll be finished and we're ready to bring it up. Okay, it's been 1 hour, so let's check that meatloaf. Oh boy, look at that. Oh yeah. That's pretty done. Okay, we can turn this off. Now later I'll try it, but you see how easy that was. Easy, fun, not that expensive, and something you can throw together for yourself, your family, and your guests. So I hope you enjoy the video and good luck making your first meatloaf. Adios.